Rusted map on the dashboard, coffee stain on my shirt. Got your name in the side mirror, fading slow like the dirt on my boots. Yellow lines keep on humming. This old Ford runs hot and hurt. Every mile is a maybe, every town is a lesson I never learned. I keep chasing the sunset, like it's you I left behind. Burning gold on the horizon, out of reach, but on my mind. Yeah, I keep chasing the sunset till the colors turn to blue. Every red sky in the distance got me driving back to you. Motel sign flicker sideways, ice machine coughs down the hall. Your voice in the bathroom mirror says, boy, you're gonna lose it all. Still I'm chasing the sunset, like it's you I left behind. Burning gold on the horizon, out of reach, but on my mind. Yeah, I keep chasing the sunset till the colors turn to blue. Every red sky in the distance got me driving back to you. Maybe you're sitting at the window watching that same sky bleed. Maybe you're done with my stories. Maybe you still believe in me. Or do you? If there's a road back to your doorway, let that last light show the way. Till then I'm rolling, rolling to the dying day. I'm just chasing the sunset, like it's you I left behind. Burning gold on the horizon, out of reach, but on my mind. Yeah, I keep chasing the sunset till the colors fade to night. If I catch that line of fire, maybe I'll make it right. So I push that pedal easy, let the dark come slow and true. Sky on fire in my windshield, In my heart it's still you. Chasing that sunset, chasing that sunset, chasing that sunset. Back to you. Yeah, back to you. Been drinking my dinner since you walked out that door. Ashtray full of osmos, bills piled on the floor. Clock says keep on moving, but this chair got my name. Every night the same old story, every night the same old shame. Farewell, sweet misery. You can't live in my bones no more. Fame is well. Farewell, sweet misery. I packed your bags there by the door. You fed on my teardrops, you slept in my clothes. Farewell, sweet misery. Find some other fool to hold. You told me slow begging on my knees by the phone, staring at that dim screen like it might lead me home. You curled up in my pillow, you hummed in my glass, every sip a small surrender, every swallow stuck in the past. Farewell, sweet misery. You can't live in my bones no more. Sweet misery. Farewell, sweet misery. I packed your bags there by the door. You danced in my mirror, you dug in my throat. Farewell, sweet misery. Some other fool to hold. I wore you like a trench coat in the heat of July, sweating through black denim, too stubborn to ask why. But sunrise hit the window, car dust in the air. Show me all your fingerprints on every little prayer. So I washed these cups, changed these sheets, opened up the window wide, let that hard truth breeze blow through my pride. You can't live in my bones no more. Sweet misery. Farewell, sweet misery. I locked your name outside my door. You lived in my footsteps, you haunted my road. Farewell, sweet misery. Find some other fool to hold. You promised me comfort if I just stayed still. Said I'd inside the heartache, let it pay your bills. But I found a little laughter at the bottom of the pain. Now your voice sounds smaller every time I say your name. So I'm folding all your letters, set a match to the pile, watch the ink turn to cinders. Haven't felt this light in a while. Got a clean shirt hanging by the back porch rail, got a rough road waiting, but at least it ain't your jail. Farewell,
Sweet misery,
you can't live in my bones no more.
sweet misery,
Farewell,
sweet misery,
I changed the locks on every door. You slept in my silence, you froze my soul. Farewell, sweet misery, find some other fool to hold.
farewell,
Sweet misery,
farewell now.
I said farewell.
I'm letting you go.
You are my crooked comfort, my late night lullaby gone cold. Farewell, sweet misery, find some other fool to hold. You got that coffee cup smile, lipstick on the rim, bare feet on my table. You just laugh, call it a sin. You hum in the kitchen, burn the toast again. But I swear that smell of trouble got me coming back, my friend. That hoodoo you do got me walking in circles. Oh yeah, talking to shadows like they might answer you. I tried every prayer, every bottle, but I keep coming back to that hoodoo you do. You read my cards at midnight on a deck of old receipts. Say my past is in my pockets and my future's on your sheets. You kiss me like a promise, break me like the dawn. Every time I think I'm leaving, you just smile and it's gone. That ooh-doo-doo-doo-doo got me walking in circles, hey, talking to shadows like they might answer you. I tried every prayer, every bottle, but I keep coming back to that hoodoo you do. got me walking in circles, talking to shadows like they might answer you. I lay my keys on the table, say I'm finally through. Then I turn right around for that hoodoo you do. Got a silk tie father in a glass wall cage, sipping burnt black coffee, growing old with rage. He's got 3 new phones, still he can't call home. Stares at his own reflection like a king on a cardboard throne. Rather be a hobo with a busted hand-me-down case, sleeping on a boxcar pillow with cinders on my face. I'd rather chase that track line than chase that paper gold. I'd rather be a hobo, babe, than rich and already old. My brother's got a condo, all chrome, all gray. Talks a little blue logos, more than folks these days. He brags about his rooftop and his city view, but his curtains never open, 'cause he's scared of something new. I'd rather be a hobo with a busted hand-me-down case, sleeping on a boxcar pillow with cinders on my face. I'd rather chase that track line than chase that paper gold. I'd rather be a hobo, babe, than rich and already old. Oh. Down a waitress, calling me sweetheart. Coffee in a chip cup to warm a wandering heart. Let my coat be frayed, my pockets be thin. If every mile I travel there's a little more daylight in, I'd rather be a hobo with a busted hand-me-down case, sleeping on a boxcar pillow with cinders on my face. I'd rather chase that track line than chase that paper gold. I'd rather be a hobo, baby, than rich and already old. Whoa. They say sit down, sign here, we'll tell you who you are. I say I got my name scratched on a westbound car. I'll take sparks in the dark over perfume in a cage. I'll take the whistle at midnight over applause on a stage. Oh yeah, I'd rather be a hobo with a busted hand-me-down case, sleeping on a boxcar pillow with cinders on my face. I'd rather chase that track line than chase that paper gold. I'd rather be a hobo, babe, than rich and already old. If you're tired of the numbers and the glow of that screen, come walk past the fences with a rail stay lean. I'll save you a splinter on this rolling throne. We'll be broke free and laughing on a road that's all our own. I met him Friday by the jukebox glow, grease on his finger, boot heel slow. He said, boy, you look empty, you look half alive. Take this song I'm selling, it'll eat you from inside. It's the devil's music crawling up my spine. Every crooked chorus steals a piece of mine. I keep saying I'll quit it, but I still turn it loose. Lord, I'm praying with a mouth full of the devil's blues. Oh yeah. He took my sorrow like an old cracked string, poured fire in my bottle, taught my tongue to sing. Now every sad woman, every late night sin, got a riff and a rhythm and a place to begin. There's a devil's music crawling up my spine. Every crooked chorus steals a piece of mine. I keep saying I'll quit it, but I still turn it loose. Lord, I'm praying with a mouth full of the devil's blues. Oh! Mama said that sound gonna drag you down. I said, Mama, I'm already 6 feet in the ground. If I'm bound for a burning, let the flames ring true. Turn the heat up higher while I howl this tune. Hey, it's the devil music crawling up my spine. Every crooked chorus steals a piece of mine. I keep saying I'll quit it, but I still turn it loose. Lord, I'm praying with a mouth full of the devil's blues. Yeah, I'm standing in the choir, singing the devil's blues. Clock says midnight, but my clothes ain't gold. Dudes by the doorway start tapping on the floor slow. I tell them sit, stay like a hound on a bone. The side to the hallway, my feet got a mind of their own. My feet got a mind of their own. They drag me places I shouldn't have known. the road. Lord, I'm begging that they just roll on. My feet got a mind of their own. Yeah, they do. Doctor shook his head, said, man, you're cursed. You got a traveling heartbeat running straight through the dirt. I tried lacing them tight, tried leaving them at home. It danced like a window. My feet got a mind of their own. My feet got a mind of their own. They drag me places I shouldn't know. Past every old flames porch, every house that I've blown. Swear I'm learning, but they just hold on. My feet got a mind of their own. They took me to your doorstep in the pouring rain. I was saying turn around, boy, they were stopping your name. You opened up, arms folded, eyes hard as stone. I said, blame this trouble on my toes. My feet got a mind of their own. My feet got a mind of their own. They walk me back to the scenes I blew and I won. Every lesson I skip comes back full blown. Yeah, I'm trying, but they just roll on. My feet got a mind of their own. Hey, some days I'm all quiet, settled down in my shoes, till then I'm just following where they wander and choose. So if you see me coming down your street all alone, it ain't that I blame it, baby. My feet got a mind of their own. My feet got a mind of their own. They drag me back to the fire from the comfort zone, from the church house steps to the wide unknown. I keep prayer, but they just roll on. My feet got a mind of their own. Yeah, I'm just along for the ride, from my heels to my worn out soles. It troubles where it's road is, and my feet show us they'll They keep moving till the last bell's blown. 'Cause these feet got a mind of their own. Bought a one-way ticket, didn't read the sign. Coffee in a paper cup, thought I'd be there on time. Conductor tipped his cab, said, son, you sure, then walked away. Now I'm northbound on a southbound train, watching my good plans slip away. I'm northbound on a southbound train, heart going one way, tracks just don't agree. Thought I was running to you, turns out I'm running from me. Yeah, I'm northbound on a southbound train. Wrong rail, same old pain. If there's a map for this mess I made, it got washed out in the rain. Days full of almost, pockets full of late. Your letter in my jacket, every line spelled weight. Farmhouse on a hillside, looks like the one we used to dream. Glass shows my reflection, I'm a stranger to that scene. I'm northbound on a southbound train, heart going one way, tracks just don't agree. Thought I was running to you, turns out I'm running from me. Yeah, I'm northbound on a southbound train. Wrong rail, same old pain. If there's a map for this mess I made, it got washed out in the rain. Old man in the corner, smiled through his smoke, said you can't chase tomorrow, riding yesterday's hopes. I laughed like it was nothing, but his words cut clean and deep. Every mile we're rolling, I'm further from the truth I keep. I'm northbound on a southbound train, heart going one way, tracks just don't agree. Thought I was running to you, turns out I'm running from me. Yeah, I'm northbound on a southbound train. Wrong rail, same old pain. If there's a map for this mess I made, it got washed out in the rain. Maybe there's a station where they turn these engines round. Maybe there's a platform where lost souls can be found. Till then it's steel and shadow and a name I almost say. Every time that whistle cries, it gives your memory away. Oh, I'm northbound on a southbound train, heart going one way, tracks just don't agree. Thought I was running to you, turns out I'm running from me. Yeah, I'm northbound on a southbound train. Wrong rail, same old pain. If there's a map for this mess I made, it got washed out in the rain. crushed it in my hand. Coffee cold in a paper cup. Nowhere man in a nowhere land. Rain dots on a turntable. Names I'll never know. They call my city one last time. I swear I hear you in the echo. Just a face in a Greyhound window, rolling past your part of town. You don't see me, you don't need me. I'm just smoke when the sun goes down. If you glance up from your front porch at those taillights burning low, I'm just a face in a Greyhound window, headed where I don't know. The driver's got a wedding bell, says his kids live up in Maine. Lady in the next seat keeps whispering somebody's name. Neon on the truck stops blurs into a silver stream. I press my head against the glass. You float up like a fever dream. Just a face in a Greyhound window, rolling past your part of town. You don't see me, you don't need me. I'm just smoke when the sun goes down. If you glance up from your front porch at those taillights burning low, I'm just a face in a Greyhound window, headed where I don't know. You break down near Columbus, everybody lights a smoke. I taste you in that bitter air and every half-told joke. Circuit hums a Sunday hymn, old man hums the blues. Every song is a question mark, every mile is missing you. Did you leave the porch light on? Did you twist that ring around? Did you wake up from our last fight when the thunder shook the town? If I skipped off at the next stop, if I ran those miles on home, would I find your shadow waiting, or just a stranger on the phone? Just a face in a Greyhound window, rolling past your part of town. You don't see me, you don't need me. I'm just smoke when the sun goes down. If you glance up from your front porch at those taillights burning low, I'm just a face in a Greyhound window, headed where I don't know. Someday you might be driving, catch a bus in your rear view, see a shadow in the back row. Swear it almost looks like you know, but I keep on turning corners till this broken heart lets go. Just a face in a Greyhound window, fading school, fading school. Can't find daylight anywhere I go. Coffee gone cold, ashtray overflowed. Same 3 bills on the table in a row. Phone face down, buzzing like a hornet nest. Your name flashing, but I can't answer yet. There's a bad moon rising in my soul, turning my heart to a lump of coal. Every shadow on the wall whispers your name, takes control. Yeah, there's a bad moon rising in my soul. Oh my soul, oh my soul. Neighbor's TV leaking through the wall, left track rolling while I just stare at the hall. Your red coat hangs on the back of that chair, like you might walk in, but you ain't walking nowhere. There's a bad moon rising in my soul, turning my heart to a lump of coal. Every shadow on the wall whispers your name, takes control. Yeah, there's a bad moon rising in my soul. Bad moon in my soul. Our letters still smell the smoke. Tore down your picture, but the frame still broke. I changed the sheets, can't change this ache. I pray for dawn, but the night won't break. Oh no, there's a bad moon rising in my soul, turning my heart to a lump of coal. Every shadow on the wall whispers your name, takes control. Yeah, there's a bad moon rising in my soul. Bad moon in my soul. Dog howling down on Wilson and 3rd. Same sad story in a language I heard. I pour one drink, then I pour 2 more. Watch that circle crawling across the floor. There's a bad moon rising in my soul, turning my heart to whispers your name takes control, yeah. There's a bad moon rising in my soul. Bad moon rising in my soul. Bad moon won't let me go, won't let me go. Bad moon rising in my soul. I was sitting by the levee, mud up on my boots, sky hanging low and heavy, like it knew the truth. Then I heard that screaming jaybird cut across the dawn. Crooked beak full of rumor, feathers all gone. He said, oh, the screaming jaybird prophecy, gonna rattle your bones, boy, drag you to your knees. Yeah, storms in your blood, not up in the trees. Better learn to crawl before you go begging for wings. The screaming jaybird prophecy keeps circling back to me. Ooh, oh, he hopped up on my shoulder, hot breath in my ear, spitting out names and numbers from the coming year. Said your luck's in the bottle, your love's in the past, your days run thin as a matchstick, about to burn fast. Hey, he sang, oh, the screaming jaybird prophecy. You can bargain, boy, the bill comes steep. Cards look clean till you turn that 3. Every pretty little promise got a price you don't see. The screaming jaybird prophecy keeps circling back to me. I asked Bird, how you know me? He laughed, I live in your throat. Every lie that you swallow built me feather and cold. Now it's oh, the screaming jaybird prophecy. You've been singing my song since you could breathe. Chase that shade, you'll never get free. You're the echo boy, I'm the one let lead. Leads the screaming jaybird prophecy. Ain't the bird, it's a curse in me.